Hi everyone. So, um, I'm just feeling a little burned out. I don't know, I felt like making a video yesterday, but I didn't. But now I am today, but I don't know what to talk about. So, you know what? Why don't I just show this picture that I made with AI of my character Richard Hayes with the heart-shaped sunglasses. Yes, this. Just look at him. He's never looked better. Here's the first image of Richard Hayes that I made with the AI ChatGPT that informed me that the AI will actually follow the details of the image that you want to create, like the prompt. And I was interested. So I decided to test it out on my character Richard Hayes, and it did not disappoint. It looks absolutely amazing. He looks like a 2D sketch, like for an anime. And I love it. I love it. Here's him inflating a balloon. I just couldn't help myself with random moments like this. And here's him, but more realistic. I wasn't sure what was going on with his arm, probably due to shading, but he looks really nice. You know, this hair kind of reminds me of hairstyles from one of the hairstyles from The Sims 4. That's what I'm thinking of when I see this hair. For some reason, the AI thought that Richard Hare's, when I said about Richard's hair was that it was brown and messy, they thought it was short and messy. Not long, but short. And I don't mind. It looks really good. It looks really good with short hair. I love it. And him with the heart-shaped sunglasses that were popular. I can't speak certain words. Popularized by Lolita from 1962, directed by Stanley Kubrick, which was based on a book by Vladimir Nabokov in 1955 about a 37-year-old man having a obsessive sexual relationship with a 12-year-old girl who he nicknames Lolita. And the story takes place in 1947. Just look at him. Doesn't he look absolutely amazing with these glasses. I think so. Oh, I do want to say that I am feeling better. My stomach is thankfully not bothering me that much anymore. I feel fine. I feel fine. I just... I do want to talk about some things. So I unsubscribed to a certain person who I sort of idolized. He makes horror movies with The Sims 2 and Grand Theft Auto. And let's just say, at the moment, he's just, I don't know, done with life for some reason. A couple of times he's tried to commit suicide, or at least had thoughts of suicide, or I don't know, just thought about dying. And, well, I don't know. He's also, I don't mean to be rude, desperate to get a boyfriend. Just a couple of weeks ago, or even a month ago, he kept posting like shorts and saying that people need to follow him on, like, for example, Discord, other social media platforms that he might be on, if he wants to get a boyfriend, and there's certain things that he likes about a certain guy that he might be interested in. It's weird. I'm sorry, but the man is gay, and I'm okay with it. I appreciate that. But I cannot stress enough anymore about this. I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm the only normal person in this world because, well, I am not gay, I am not trans, I am not any way of any other gender identity or sexual orientation or whatever the fuck people are nowadays. And finally, there's no way that I would suffer through freaking depression and commit suicide. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's just no way. No freaking way. I'm fine. I am perfectly fine. Even though I still live with my dad, and I'm 21 years old, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm fine. My dad and I are fine. We're just fine. We're not dealing with anything super rational because of, and I understand that people are freaking out and probably still are about everything that's going on in the world. I get it. I get it. But some of us, or maybe it's just me and my dad, are fine. My dad and I live in a state where nothing bad is happening. There's no protests. None of that. No. And, my dad and I went to the grocery store, and for some reason, vegetables were like, they weren't expensive. They weren't expensive. So, I, I'm not sure if it's just, if it's just, if it's just, I'm not sure if it's just fast food places that have more money than what they previously had, what the food costs. I obviously do not want to know. I do not want to know. And thankfully, there hasn't been any stuff about you-know-who, and you know what? I'm glad about that. But oh my god. So, Easter was on Sunday, of course. And, of course, you-know-who just had to speak a goddamn, had to, I don't know how to say this, but he just had to speak his goddamn mind, let the words come out of his goddamn mouth, and, not be like everyone else. No. Easter was supposed to be a happy celebration, especially for Jesus. Which, I'm not sure why, but, I also do not want to know about that. I just want to say this, that you-know-who, just always have to be angry about something, and has to, yell, tweet about it, post about it online, probably without any consequences for his actions whatsoever. I don't know how the man even exists. Why does this man exist? Why is this man so angry? Why is this man so absolutely infuriating? I have no idea. Oh yeah, because he's racist and homophobic and transphobic and whatever. And he's an absolute selfish, cruel, evil human being who deserves to die. And I don't care what happens to him. And I don't know why he became president in the first place. Like, I honestly have no idea, and I don't want to know. I really do not want to know. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, my dad and I are fine. My dad and I live in a state where nothing bad happens, even though, right now the roads are still off, and why can't they just be done with it? Why? Or not do it at all? I have no idea why Florida's being an absolute piece of shit with the road. I can't speak! With the roads. Because, why roads? Why do you care? Anyway, but like I said, my dad and I live in a state where nothing bad happens. There's no protests, no segregated areas. Everything's fine. The only problems that are tariffs and prices being risen up. Just a few things. Just a few things that aren't really that harmful or bad, but are still a bit of a problem. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Or not. That's okay. You're not supposed to like it. And I hope you stay safe out there. I hope you stay at home. Please, for the sake of God, stay away from protests and stay away from segregated areas. And thank you. Bye.